let me see if I can do something there. Okay, looks like that's not gonna work. But anyways, I was perusing the feed, and I noticed on the feed that not the feeds, but on Twitter, I was noticing on Twitter that Ashley won part two of the HOH competition. I don't know what part two was, but I just know Ashley won it. Morgan won part one. Ashley won part two. Morgan and Ashley will now face off for their fate in part three. And I know that this is going to make Vincent sick because he has no power anymore. And you're a sitting duck. When you don't win part one or two, you don't have a chance at part three, and you just have to hope that whoever wins takes you there. Now, here's the part that I am concerned about. And I know a lot of you like Ashley, and I like Ashley, but I am a big proponent on I want the people who have made the biggest impact in the game to win or lose the game. And I know it will be an unpopular opinion, but in some sorts, I'd rather even see Vince win the game than Ashley. But the thing is, it's not really like. I'll take that back. If Vince and Ashley were sitting next to each other, I'd rather have Ashley win the game than Vince. But I would just be really disappointed and upset that Morgan's not there. Like, let's say that Ashley pulls this win out of her behind, and then it's just like Morgan's the biggest threat. I can possibly win based on being more well liked and being more loyal of a player than Vince. And so therefore I have to cut out Morgan. I would feel like, wow, we have this season and there's not too much going on. Hi, Thomas. And they got Rachel out so in such a terrible way. And then I'm sitting here and I'm just like, now the person who hasn't won hardly anything this whole season all of a sudden just pulls out the part three of the HOH and then takes Minnie. But truthfully, I still think that I don't know. Ashley is smart, so I can't say that in a memory comp that they usually make part three, like a memory comp of what days happen and what's going on in the season or whatever, or like quotes, this person said this, which person said this, or was this quote correct or not correct or whatever. I can't say that Ashley does not have a chance to win. I don't know if you watch Big Brother, but if you're asking about what's happening with Big Brother, Morgan won part one of the HOH, the final HOH comp, and Ashley won part two. So on Sunday, Ashley and Morgan will be battling it out to see who's the final head of household, and whoever is the final head of household now gets the decision to pick who they are evicting and who is therefore going to be sitting next to them on a final two chair. And that's where we're at for now. So, I don't know. Actually, could be Vince. Vince, man. I bet Vince is going on one of his self-deprecation rants right now.